Hey everyone, Captain Amazing here, and today I'm going to do a roster review, so let's jump into it. Our review today is with Yahawa Saleh. Yeah, that's a really difficult one for me to respond, or right, BRG, the High Council. Is that an NPC guild? I'll have to look at that. 3 million GP, 1.9 million characters, 1 million in ships. And then 1,000 galactic war battles, so 3 months. I do want to see this here. I'm going to bring up swgoh.gg. Let's go to recruit. And then BRG, the High Council. So let's go. Maybe not. I don't know. It sounds not real. I can't type right now. Okay, it's a real guild. It's not one of those fake ones. It looked kind of fake to me. I don't know. Like one of those like default ones. All right, they're doing things, doing stuff. So you're a new player, so they do really well in TW. So good for them. All right, cool. So it's a real guild. Good to know. All right, so let's jump into your account then. Well, first of all, I do want to visit this real quick. So do you not? Yeah, so you have the Houndstooth. I would put a little more investment into that and change off having Tie Silence in there and put in the Houndstooth. The Houndstooth is really strong. You should continue farming that Y-Wing too, so that one day it'll replace the Houndstooth. But right now, like in GAC, you can split them up if you want to. You can put Negotiator on defense with the like I don't know, you really don't have much. I honestly, if I had your account, I would probably put Negotiator on defense with the Houndstooth, and then I would probably take like Chimera or something on offense with the Geos, and then just kind of do your best from there. But I hope you're using Get 2 to farm Malevolence. We'll go into that soon. All right, so Holy Lightspeed bundles. Let's see what we got here. So you have Geonosian Brood Alpha. All right, good. You have Queen's Will. Don't put the leadership here. The leadership's not good. Put at least level 15 mods, and then put all, like, you have mod sets. I don't know if I would go health and tenacity on Geobrood Alpha. I will say this, like, watch my mod guides there. I have a mod playlist. There's not that many of them in there. It's going to have a complete understanding of how to work your mods from there, but you do need level 15 mods to get all this bonus, because right now you only get like this 5% instead of 10%, so you're just leaving stuff on the table. So I would probably go with like a speed and a health set. I would change this. But just go off what swgoh.gg recommends, but you do need to have fully leveled up mods. Potency, he doesn't need potency. He doesn't need crit damage. He needs health. I like all health on here. Health. Even like crit avoidance, health is fine. He doesn't need a speed set. This doesn't hit the requirements of what I want for speed sets. So I would say, you know, like, you definitely need to watch my mod guides. Like, you don't have enough time to develop mods or to really understand mods, but like you can do a little better with your mods. So yeah, and I get it. It takes like a lot of credits to build this stuff, but you have like important characters, and you just try to build. Don't farm like slicing material. Try to save raid currency to get some more credits. Try to get these mods leveled up. Try to just farm more mods and farm a blend of like 50% speed mods. I would say like 30% offense mods and 20% health, and that'll help you just like mod all your characters for what you need. So first and foremost, you're not really close to SLKR because you're nowhere near with the ships. So, you know, you're not like, yeah, you bought the bundle, but you're nowhere near. You're months and months and months away. So not unless you buy the finalizer bundle, Lightspeed bundle, whenever that comes out, and then you're still a few months away. But right now, you're just like you're almost just as far right now of getting in a like of getting SLKR as someone who just has like a fresh level 85 account, believe it or not, because you just like the slow part is the ships and you don't have the ships. So someone could farm everything for SLKR and the relics and the ships at the same time and probably unlock SLKR at a similar pace as what you're doing right now. So I would say there's a few things that you should prioritize. Personally, I don't like going for like gas into like, because you can, there's a few different pathways I can give you here. So you can unlock gas into, because you bought the negotiator bundle, you can unlock gas into Marauder, into like with the Bad Batch, into Lord Vader, and that's perfectly fine. That's a perfectly acceptable farming pathway. That negotiator with Marauder is going to do a lot of work for you. It can be you'll have to put a little more investment into Plo Koon once you start seeing executors, but it's going to beat executors. It's a really solid fleet. It could pretty much beat everything on offense, but it's not as reliable, but it will last for a really long time, and it'll be an investment for a really long time. If you want something more conventional, what you can do is you can start working towards executor, and then as you're doing that, also farming the ships for SLKR, and then unlock SLKR. If you're open to spending more money, you can just like forget you have SLKR until the next Lightspeed bundles are, buy his ship bundle, and then go into that's not a horrible plan. And then you can probably do like the gas Marauder Lord Vader farm until that bundle comes back, and then you can buy the ships bundle for SLKR, and then you can or for the finalizer, and then you can get SLKR from there. And then same thing for the rat for I'm sorry, for the Ray bundle. Once the Radis bundle comes back, you can buy that, and then you can farm Ray from there, or you can just farm the ships. It's up to you. It looks like you're cool with buying Lightspeed bundles, so I would probably just wait on the next time those Lightspeed bundles come out for the ships and buy them, and then you will have SLKR and Ray like 3 or 4 months after that. So some side things that you can work on in the meantime is you can start shoring up some of these Lightspeed bundles that you bought. So General Grievous for the Separatist, you can go with Zori for the Resistance, you can go for Marin for the Night Sisters. So you can get Qui-Gon up and running for Jedi Knight Anakin, you can get Padme up and running, and then go for gas, and then farm Marauder into Bad Batch. There's a lot that you can go here. It's just up to you. All those are fine. You just have to kind of decide what you want to do. But I would say farming Executor too would be a really good pathway, because yeah, you can go negotiator and that's fine. It'll get you decent placement right now, but you can use those crystals to go into the Executor, and then, or you can just again wait till the finalizer bundle comes out, and then you can like use that finalizer bundle to like pivot towards the Executor. But if you want to do that, I would say you should absolutely farm around the finalizer bundle. So see what's in the finalizer, and then start farming for things that are inside that bundle or outside that bundle, if that makes sense. So if you have, and here I'll give you an example. So the Houndstooth, the Xanadu Blood, it's in that finalizer bundle. So I still recommend building up the Houndstooth. It's not that big of a deal. If you want to wait for that bundle, I don't know if you'll want to wait for the Houndstooth, but you could just farm the Y-Wing to place in your negotiator, and that would be fine. And then you won't have to invest into the Houndstooth and Xanadu Blood, and then all the other finalizer or all the other first order ships. And then you can start farming things like IG-2000, the TIE Bomber, the TIE Imperial TIE fighter, and then start and the rest of the Malevolence fleet, and then that way you're farming around the Lightspeed bundles, and then once those Lightspeed bundles come out, then you'll be ready for Executor, you'll be ready for SLKR, and you can go straight into those. And Executor is going to give you your farm, and then you won't have to put all those like 1600 Chirotech to get Marauder up and running with a Bad Batch. So something to think about. It's up to you. If I had this account and I bought a bunch of bundles, I probably would have bought the Finalizer bundle at the same time, but you didn't, and it's fine. I would just say that like it's up to you. If you want to, if you don't want to buy those bundles, don't. Then go into the Bad Batch gas to Bad Batch to Marauder to Lord Vader farm, or if you are willing to buy those, then you can also just like shore up all these things that are just like here. And get them up and running, like Qui-Gon. You can start working on Shock, the rest of the clones here for Shock clones. You can take Plo Koon's relics up to like Relic 7 for the Marauder. There's a lot of things that you can do. You can get like Darth Vader up and running. So just something to think about. It's up to you. I gave you a bunch of different farming pathways that you can go, and the reason that is because it kind of depends on what you're spending is, what you want to do in the future. If you want to kind of like wait for those Lightspeed bundles to come out, which could take a few months, then you can kind of like farm around them and then buy them. But you also have a lot here that you can build up. Like I would definitely, General Grievous, the other clones, Marin. So there's a lot that you can do here with what you have, so that are Zori Bliss, that you can start capitalizing on these things and then start farming or also you can just like go all in on the Executor, start farming the things that aren't in the Finalizer bundle. Once the Finalizer bundle comes out, you can finish SLKR and the Executor around the same time. And then you can kind of like I would say go off my hierarchy of needs if you do that, because then you can build things like Imperial Troopers, CLS Rebels, Jedi Knight Luke, Sith, so that you can start getting assault battles and weaving those in. And a big problem with like the gas bundle is that it doesn't really have assault battles. So you'll go like gas into you'll go like Separatists and Galactic Republic into gas into Bad Batch into Lord Vader. That's a very long farm, and you're going to get like one assault battle out of it with Lord Vader for Sith, and I'm not even sure if he can beat it without the right supporting cast. So I would say there's a lot more that you can do here, and there's a lot of different pathways. I would recommend, personally, if I had it, I would probably like farm around going for the Executor with the plan of buying that Finalizer Lightspeed bundle, and then looping back, finishing the Executor SLKR around at the same time once that Finalizer bundle, and then going in and weaving in assault battles with whatever else you want. You can absolutely like farm gas and move on from there. In between there, whatever way that you want, and then shore up whatever fleet or characters and teams that you have here is absolutely fine as well, as far as all those characters that I recommended to you. But there's a lot you can do. You just kind of have to decide, pick your choice. It's like a pick your path book. You just have to like pick your choice here, make a decision, and just kind of go with it. But I would recommend whatever direction you go, ensure that you're weaving in assault battles and in between your big farms. You're continuing to farm all your ships, and that you're prioritizing fleet placement. And then if you do all that and you're in a decent guild, then you're going to progress no matter what you do. So thanks for letting me look at your account. If you have any questions, hit me up in Discord or in the comments below. If you like this content, like and subscribe, and then I'll see you all next time. Take care.